What's up everybody, it's Cyroth here, back again with another Nintendo video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for the Nintendo Spotlight at E3 2017. So the only thing we really know for sure about the Spotlight is that Super Mario Odyssey will be shown off, which I'll cover first. I think that there's going to be some more gameplay and details revealed about Odyssey within this Nintendo Spotlight. Honestly, there's not much else I could really say about this because we already are expecting Odyssey. It's already explicitly confirmed to be coming, and I'm really much looking forward to Odyssey. It looks like the next 64 or Sunshine, which I would really like because I love those two games. They were awesome installments in the Mario series, and I think Odyssey has a lot of potential, especially considering the last trailer that we received of it. I already made a video saying 10 reasons to be excited for Super Mario Odyssey, which you can check out. There will be a link in the description, and I'm sure there will be many more reasons to be excited for Mario Odyssey after the E3 Nintendo Spotlight. And I'm also sure that they'll be playing it in the Nintendo Treehouse live stream along with a bunch of other games from this Nintendo Spotlight. Odyssey is definitely something to look forward to and definitely going to be there. Another game that I'm definitely sure is going to be there is Fire Emblem Warriors. We haven't seen too much of this game other than a trailer showing Chrom beating up some enemies, but this is the Fire Emblem Hyrule Warriors game, and some new screenshots came out from Famitsu recently showing Marth and two protagonists who are called Xion and Leon as playable characters along with Chrom. And also fans are also disappointed by some news that came out that only characters from Shadow Dragon, Awakening, and Fates will be included in Fire Emblem Warriors. Some fans want characters from other games to be included as well, but I think Nintendo is just doing this to drive some more sales to the more recent Fire Emblem games such as Fates, for example. If you have more characters from Fire Emblem Fates, it'll encourage more people to go and buy Fire Emblem Fates if they have not already. It's also confirmed that the series' weapon triangle and support conversations will be included in Fire Emblem Warriors. This is some information that came out a couple days ago, but I definitely think we'll see some more gameplay, probably a new trailer, definitely some more details about the game, perhaps some new characters as well. We'll probably get a proper introduction to the game's two protagonists. They look very generic, but hopefully there will be some backstory to them that'll make them a bit more interesting characters. Next, I predict that Xenoblade 2 will be shown off. Now, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the sequel to the original Xenoblade Chronicles, and many fans are expecting it to be delayed. This would not surprise me at all, considering the size of the Xenoblade games. They're absolutely massive, but even if it does end up getting delayed, I still think we'll get a new trailer and perhaps some more details about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's definitely one of the most anticipated games coming to the Nintendo Switch by fans. While Xenoblade Chronicles isn't the most popular Nintendo series or anything like that, I'm sure a new Xenoblade game will definitely increase the popularity of this series. It's definitely not in the obscurity range that Fire Emblem was before Awakening came out, although Awakening did act as a trigger for the series to become way more popular than it is, and perhaps Xenoblade Chronicles 2 will be that trigger for the Xenoblade series. Next, I predict that some details about some third-party games coming to Nintendo Switch will be revealed, such as NBA 2K18 as well as FIFA coming to the Nintendo Switch. I think more games like that we already know of will get more details, and there will be some new third-party announcements as well. There are some rumors that the new Call of Duty game will be coming to the Nintendo Switch, so there'll probably be some more third-party games. I'm sure we'll get a new trailer for Splatoon 2 as well, perhaps a new mode, maybe a deathmatch type of mode, as that hasn't been introduced in Splatoon yet. Some more details about the game will also be shown off, as Splatoon is coming out in July. It would be the perfect opportunity to talk about it in E3. Speaking of games coming out soon after E3, ARMS I'm sure we'll definitely get a trailer of, even though most people don't want to see another ARMS trailer as we already got the direct for it. I'm definitely sure that Nintendo is going to plug it a little bit more than people want them to. I personally would want to just see Nintendo flash ARMS onto the screen and say, hey guys, remember it's coming out in June 16th, so be sure to keep an eye out for it. But I'm sure we're definitely going to get another gameplay trailer that's probably going to be much longer than it needs to be. I'm sure we'll get some Sonic info on both Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. While Nintendo doesn't own the Sonic IP, I'm sure they'll give us a little bit of a reminder that those two games are going to be releasing onto the Nintendo Switch. Next, probably there will be a trailer for Mario Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This game was set for a surprise announcement at E3. This game was leaked a little while ago, and last week I put out a full analysis video giving my thoughts on all the information we know so far about this Mario and Rabbids crossover title. If you do not know about this or want to find out more information, click the card on screen to see that video, as I'm sure it'll inform you on what this new game is. Nintendo hasn't revealed too much information about the Skyrim port coming to the Nintendo Switch. It is set for a fall release, so I'm sure we'll get a little bit more information about it during the E3 presentation. But we're going to get some information on some indie titles as well. Nintendo always likes to have a segment in their spotlights or directs about indie titles, like SteamWorld Dig 2, for example, is one that I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to. I myself especially am really looking forward to the release of SteamWorld Dig 2. And lastly, I predict that we'll get some information on the Virtual Console coming to the Nintendo Switch. Now, I haven't talked about this yet, so I'll touch on it now. The details about the online on the Nintendo Switch have been revealed. It is sort of like Netflix style, as Nintendo just gives you a collection of games from the NES that you will just be able to play as long as you have a paid subscription to the online service on the Nintendo Switch. You will begin to pay for online starting at some point in 2018, presumably early 2018, and when you do this, you'll get access to online play, online voice chat, which is a pretty poor system, although I probably won't use it too much, as Discord is so much more useful for stuff like that. But getting a batch of NES games to play, with the price only being $20 American a year, that would be very good. Because initially Nintendo said about the online that you would get one game a month and then it would go away after that month, so you wouldn't be able to play it again. But Nintendo has confirmed now that you will keep the collection of NES games so long as you still have the subscription to the Nintendo Switch online service. But what does this have to do with Virtual Console? Well, Nintendo has also confirmed that this collection of NES games will not be replacing the Virtual Console coming to the Nintendo Switch, where you'll be able to buy some of your old games, presumably NES, SNES games, probably some Game Boy Advance games, N64, Wii, maybe some GameCube Virtual Console, but that seems like wishful thinking. It wasn't on the Wii U, but hopefully we'll get to see it. But in terms of me talking about my hopes for E3 2017, that will be in my next video. This was just a predictions video. So let me know what you think Nintendo is going to show off at E3 2017. This is just a pure predictions video, what I really expect to be shown off at E3, and in my next video I'm going to talk about what I really want to see at E3. But that just about does it for this one, guys. Be sure to subscribe if you are new, and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. It's just a small little thing, but it really does help out, and I'll see you next time.